Oh, hello guys, it's me, Libluini. This turn, well, you see a lot of shit has happened, and it's the first turn after Thanksgiving over there in America land. So I have no idea anymore what I'm doing here. Let's try to reconstruct. Courseman construction, that means lots of undead. And there was a battle between us and Bogarus in Vienna, and we won. That was boring. Then we took Oak Beach without resistance, since no one can add any province defense right now. Then I killed a scout from my ally, or no, Bogarus did, and we just observed a tree lord and a king of magma doing their shit. Then Gath's new lightning killed my Earth Reader and 31 units. Not very good. Different Spires has been conquered and Raspberry Woods too, because I have no defense there. And tons of battles with Gath. That's interesting. Troll Shaman and Forest Trolls defeated. Even more. That was between Gath and Bogarus. And we lost in Dartin, and now there is an Ivy King sitting on our province. And Caelum's defense was strong enough to kill the Ivy King and his plant goons. Then Isorian was taken over by Shades, and Smarkia defeated attacking Shades. The Golem range, the same. You see Utter Dark and Gath's Forest Global are combining forces to force an absurd amount of fighting everywhere. Then Holborg, Harvest good, more good money, some games here. And Slough Purse 3, now everyone is lazy. Then Bogarus Scout eliminated. One of our scouts eliminated. And we are besieging Oak Beach. We have breached Zetica again. And Griffon Spires and Raspberry Woods are besieged by enemy forces, but too weak to deal any damage. And we lost 300 units more, since Utter Dark has taken most of what we have. Well, now here I have this little problem that I have tons of units and some unprepared mages here. Let's deal with this first. Positioning. They are all research mages I've repurposed. This means they have shit paths, and basically the only thing they can do well is probably this parting of the soul thing. Let's go 3, up, 7, 8, yes. So I'm giving them parting of the soul, since that's a nice all-purpose spell for my weaker mages. Either they kill a living being by paralyzing it and then sicking birds at them, or they sicking birds at an undead thing, and well, every casting of the spell creates 3 birds, so that's a lot of birds. And they are probably coming into play after a Master and Slave has hit the entire army. So there is a chance of turning everything around if it happens. Yes, same shitty paths. And old age. Wow, that dude. Sorry, man. Then he is another general with some leftover units. Let's see. Yes, scripting. The thing I hate most. I have no idea what I'm doing with you. Shitty path, so you get here in. Well, Why not? Tons of shitty mages. And another general with leftover troops. At this point I really wish I hadn't already used up all keys from 1 to 9 for different scriptings. Some basic scriptings for all those infantry battalions would be kind of nice. But mage scripting is more important and takes more time, so... Oh wow! A lonely general. Well, if I lose generals I can use that guy to reform the survivors, I guess. And another reservist. I'm scripting it all to large enemy monsters just in case I can get a lucky hit on a magical golem or something. Let's see what happens. It's probably funny. So I'm setting those to rear 2 and put them over there. I'll see, maybe a lucky flanking maneuver or something. Oh, 2 air. So this means I can give them one of my old mist form. Yes, makes them harder to kill. That. Oh, fuck it. 9. Sorry. 8 was it. What's with you, guy? Still the same. Whoops. Wrong script. So now I have this stupid army ready. And there is my fancy little strong mage. One problem I have is if I attack now, the golem will get master and slave off first, and then that's it. So I have to wait until Oak Beach is open, and Oak Beach is... Read message. Oak Beach, Oak Beach, Oak Beach, Oak Beach. Yes, we have still to wait 1 or 2 turns. Then I attack both forts at the same time. So my beloved golem can only attack one of my armies. So that will be 1 more for me. So yes, this army here. I wanted to destroy this temple here. Whoop. Why is that guy alone here? Well, they're just part of some kind of adventurous scripting I did, apparently. Let's control everything here. I have to speed this up because of the turkey eating weekend. There is less than an hour on the timer. So anyway, this army moves here, this army waits, this army waits, and then if I'm ready I'm attacking all 3 fortresses at the same time. And with him having only 1 super golem, this will deal with this shit pretty damn fast. Ah yes, neutrally feeds it. Let's look at our army here. Tons of undead, extremely vulnerable against our master and slaver friend. But I hope my plus 20 magic resistance guys here can hold out and cast undead mastery on the 5th turn, gaining everything back. If that works, good. If it doesn't, then I know next time I'll have to move undead mastery a few turns forward. The reason being, I put it on the last turn off scripting, because ideally we both could put our super enslaving spells on the last part of the scripting, and if I'm attacked, this means I will cast last, and if I attack someone, well, yeah, then I'm basically fucked. Shit, I didn't think this through, really. But again, you can't always be sure for everything, so let's try to deal with the most likely thing: I'm attacking someone. In this case, he will master enslave me as fast as possible. So let's make this a bit more reasonable. Yes, yes. And then the Deva will begin to cast probably more undead summoning spells. So this is now reordered for the most likely case that I'm attacked somewhere. Ah, shit. He's teleporting in here, then he's there before me because of the way different movement phases work in the game, so this means he is the defender and I'm the attacker, so he gets to cast first. So then my side casts Undead Mastery, and all units go back to me plus his units. Let's do it this way until I'm fairly sure that I'm not getting surprise attacked. Now I'm raising another giant army here, and I have enough gems for another super dude. So my summoner here will now cast Greater Deva, 60 death gems, and I think I have nearly every Deva in existence. I have to look up if there were 4 or 5, because I have 2 now and I already lost 1 in battle. So that means I can either gain another one and that's it, or 2. So next turn I'm looking this up to see if it's worthwhile to spend more gems or if it's not. Well, there's Daten. Ah yes, that's this here. Read messages, Daten. There's another Ivy King attack. But free from units. So I'll move this shitty reserve unit there. Some basic scripting. Hold on attack. And that's it basically. Oh wait. Fire drawing. So, and oh, that guy is nearly dead already. He lost both arms. Okay, well then we're not losing much if this doesn't work out. Magic items. Ah yes, Starshine, Skullscap. Well, let's give this one. So Astra Forge has to stay here in case I have to forge something, and Green 2 can move down here. And this was... yes, I remember. So I'm moving you guys here to those units in reserve. Satyrs, vampires, and graveguards. Now I've sadly no idea what's happening over here. That's too bad. I don't have that many scouts anymore, and I can't recruit new ones. Was there? Oh, we only lost those 2 provinces. And next turn we are gaining them back. So no trouble there. Now there's the question of what to do with these guys here. I heard nothing from Pangea. Pretenders of the World. Still in the game. Huh. That's kind of interesting. Well, let's stop this and head over to IRC for a minute. So I went on IRC, Internet Relay Chat, and simply asked my ally what's up over there instead of relying on my non-existing spy reports. And I think I don't have the time to wait for an answer, so I'll simply postpone my underwater invasion for another turn and spend the time I have left until the game turns to deal with this here. Oh yes, I completely forgot. We don't actually have a master undead here anymore, except for yes, I forgot to give names again to my friends. Kara. Can Kara do the deed? Kara. Oh, let's leave it at that. I need those guys to summon undead if I want to. And let's see, air. I still have tons of air income. Water gems and fire gems I don't need. I mean I don't use. Okay. You're a useless git. Now you're getting equipment to boost your summoning. Now he can do multiple course mans per air gem 2, and now he will. Problem solved, and I have still more income than gems I use up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, not that many, but enough to create 72 of those dead guys every turn. And they cost no upkeep, and they are unbreakable. The only downside is they can't heal, and they are easily mind controlled. But you can't have everything I mean. So more stuff to do. Well, let's see. I need astral gems, but water gems not so much. Let's cut down. Earth gems not so much. Let's cut down. Not so much either. Let's cut down to say 50. And cut down to let's say 40. Gems, I leave them alone. I'm trying to use up as many as I can. Now I have 89 astral powers, and let's say let them go down to 40. Close enough. So let's see. I want to create another undead giant army, so let's go to my good friend Kara and use him to summon another Mount Fiend. Oh wait. What's up with my research? Still going strong. Enchantment 6. Enchantment 7. Enchantment 8 and super strong Lich commanders is still somewhat off. Should I raid? Or use some gems for a legion of whites? Or I could open the Tartarian gate again. Oh, giant monsters are fun. Let's do this. Let's postpone it. Still get 22 death gems. Less than I get air gems. Funny how this works out sometimes. Oh, anyway, that's it for this turn. Not much happening. And let's see what Gath says in between turns. Maybe next time I'll start conquering underwater Pangaea. Or maybe it was just some harmless trade between allies. Then I better leave off. It's better to destroy one enemy before turning everything into a free-for-all. Still, our empire has grown somewhat, so even with the eternal Utterdark running, I have at least some income. Now I have to just continue to lose my living armies. Oh, still so many units. So let's see, if Pangaea is still in the running as our common friend, then this army will move to the west next turn. And if Pangaea is attacked by Gath and it's open, then I'll move it into this direction here. I hope that's sensible. Now let's end the turn. Oh yes, something I forgot. Scoregraph's Dominion. It's dipping somewhat, but I'm still holding up. Well, let's leave it a end turn.